Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. It's been a long time since the last time I worked on a top 10 list. The 10 awesome facts is a lot more different since I have to do tons of research on the subject of the video, and top 10s are mostly just my opinion about the subjects of the video. And today, my friends, I'm going to show you all 10 of the best PSP games that only came out in Japan. Most of them have gotten an English patch, and I'll let you know which ones have one. But anyways, let's begin with the list. Number 10, Baroni Kenshin Meiji Romanten Seisen. Holy shit, that's a long ass title for a game. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong too. Couldn't they just call it Samurai X? Anyways, don't let the title fool you. This is a pretty damn good game. The game was released to celebrate the 15-year anniversary of the anime series. And if you're a fan of the series, then you'll definitely have a good time with this game. It does feel a bit slow at first when it comes to the gameplay, but the more you learn about the combos and mechanics, it won't look as slow as when you first started off. I'm not sure whether this game has gotten an English patch though, but if you love fighting games and anime, then this is worth checking out. Number 9, Onichambara Special. I'm sure a good majority of viewers have heard of this franchise, babes that take on the apocalypse wearing as much clothes as possible. The gameplay, as you can see, is pretty quick paced. There are many games like this which include hordes of enemies. Also, there are plenty of combos to pull off. There's also a great amount of customization included, and there's blood, lots and lots of blood, including babes dressed as bikini cowgirls. It's a good game, maybe more for a perv. Number 8, Simple 2500 Series Portable Volume 13, The Akuma Hunter's Exorcister. Who the fuck thought that was the perfect title for the game? Let's just call it the Akuma Hunters. This game has some great elements to it. It's definitely worth trying out. I wish I knew everything that was going on, because after playing this game for over 3 hours, you're gonna wish you knew what everyone was saying. A lot of the enemies in the game have their own unique looks. That's great. Some of them do look creepy as well. The music in the game is enjoyable to listen to while progressing through the game. I like the weapons you can use. The game, as far as I know, well, there isn't an English patch for it yet. But even though you won't understand what's going on, if you can't read or speak Japanese, it's still worth checking out. Number 7, Saint Seiya Omega Ultimate Cosmo. If you're a fan of the series, then this is the game you won't want to miss out on. Its gameplay is kinda similar to the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series. I know there are better examples, but that's what comes into mind whenever I play this game. Now, I'm not sure which saga this game concentrates on, even though the title of the game says it all. It's part of the Omega saga, but that's because I haven't been able to catch up with the series. I saw the first 2 seasons when I was a kid, and then the channel it aired on was removed, so that was it. But that really doesn't matter when it comes to this game. The gameplay is entertaining enough for you to skip through the dialogue. Either way, it's still a fun game to try out. Number 6, Sengoku Basara Battle Heroes. This game is pretty damn impressive. I like the style of the game. It's got a mix between the Dynasty Warrior series and Soul Calibur. I'm surprised that this game never made it outside of Japan. It's got a lot of potential, and that opening is not an exaggeration. The gameplay is epic. I had a lot of fun with this game, even though I didn't understand what anyone was saying. I hope it does get an English patch someday, or at least get into PlayStation Network. Number 5, Queen's Gate Spiral Chaos. This game has Lily from Tekken, Mai Shiranui from the Fatal Fury and KOF series, and more. Not gonna lie, it's definitely a horn dog's game. I get the feeling that a really horny teenager was in charge of making this game, because there's fan service up the ass. But nonetheless, it's a very entertaining game, and that's excluding all the tits and ass cheeks that bounce around in every cutscene or special move. The gameplay is similar to the Project X Zone games on the 3DS. Luckily, there is an English patch for the game, so that's good for those of you who haven't tried out the game yet. Number 4, Sunday vs. Magazine Shuketsu. Just like the Samurai X game on the list, the gameplay takes some time to get used to at first, and it will feel very slow paced. But once you get used to the mechanics, the combos, and the special moves, you'll start to like the game. It does suck that that's the feeling you get at first when trying out the game, but stick through it and it will get a lot more entertaining the further you progress, if you learn everything that your character can do. You do have to unlock most of the characters in the game, but that's not a bad thing. Trying every character out is something you must do. They all have their own unique styles, which take a lot of time to master. I'm glad to see that Inuyasha is in the game, but I also wish that Ranma was in it as well. Then I'd finally be able to make Ranma and Inuyasha fight against each other. Number 3. Tosun Cross Impact. Here's another kick-ass game with tons of fan service. The beauty about this game, other than the gals you get to select, is the gameplay. It's an arcade beat-em up. I always wanted to play an arcade beat-em up on my PSP, and I finally got to. But not just that, I like the Tosun series, so seeing that this game has that gameplay makes it even more perfect. There's another Tosun game on the PSP called Tosun Eloquent Fist, and it also has the exact same gameplay as this one. I guess you could say that Cross Impact is its sequel since that came out next, but what Cross Impact has that Eloquent Fist doesn't is a tag team feature. You can select 2 characters and switch between them while you progress. I love the picture quality of the game, it's very colorful, but I do wish that there were more commands in the game. The combos do get repetitive, but that's where switching between 2 characters comes in handy. If you like the Tosun series, or arcade beat-em-ups, or bouncy boob animations, then you'll love this game. Number 2. Spectral vs. Generation. This game also came out on the arcade and on the PS2, but also only in Japan. And as you can see from the gameplay, it's very similar to Darkstalkers, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter Alpha series, and a little bit of Blast Blue, and a lot of unique characters though. This game is a lot of fun. The music is awesome. That's one of the strong suits of the game for me. It makes every fight even more exciting. The background stages look great. I mean, they remind me a lot of the King of Fighters stages, but sadly I don't think the game got enough attention in Japan because I couldn't find any details about this game anywhere. But whatever the case, it's a lot of fun and I'm sure you'll have a good time with this game as well. Number 1. Digimon Adventure. This Digimon game is based on the first season of Digimon, and in my opinion, the first season is the best season of Digimon, which is why I really enjoyed this game, other than the fact that the gameplay is great. The music is great as well. The graphics are very similar to the graphics in Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tagteam, which I liked as well. The battles are tons of fun, and I've played many Digimon games before, but none of them have ever came close to giving me what I always wanted for a Digimon game. I can honestly say that I waited my entire life for this game to come out, and even though I had to wait for over 10 years, the wait was worth it. I even got to see a Mega Evolution for the Digimon that never got to show us what their Mega forms looked like. That alone is worth checking out the game for yourself. Now here's some great news. This game finally got an English patch. I say finally because I played the game before it got the English patch, and that sort of sucked because you need to know what everyone is saying because your Mega Evolutions depend on it. But in the end, that doesn't matter because you can always retry after beating the game and you'll be allowed to use the same leveled up Digimon from your previous game. And with that said, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please leave a like, share with others, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to click on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to notify you of every new video that's been uploaded to the channel. And if there's a specific video you'd like to see, just leave it in the comments and you might get to see the video you were hoping for. And also, follow me on Twitter to find out which videos are up next and whatever random posts I make. But anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow, and remember to have an awesome day.